Hi YouTube, it's Emma. It's Tuesday, and I'm 33 weeks and 1 day pregnant, and you'll have to excuse my appearance because I'm um, been up for a while. Last night I spent the night in the hospital. I was having some preterm labor contractions. They were coming every 3.5 minutes for well, it was happening for about an hour and a half by the time I went into the hospital, and then they monitored me for another hour and a half, and they didn't let up, which sucked, but like it was like I felt like it was in my head, and I really felt stupid going to the hospital because they weren't painful or anything. They were just too timely, and I got there, and I guess it's protocol to put you in a wheelchair, and I felt stupid being wheeled up, but it was almost kind of reassuring once they hooked me up to the monitors and it was showing contractions, like I was saying they were coming. That's the only reason it was reassuring, because it wasn't in my head. Like, it was on the monitor, clear as day. But like, even though they were coming regularly, I really wasn't worrying. Like, I was like, I'm going to be out of here in a couple of hours, And then they checked my cervix, and they said it was really soft and 1 centimeter dilated. And I was like, what? Like, that doesn't happen to me, So that's when I was like really concerned. And my doula showed up there when I showed up there, and hung with me the whole time, which was awesome, because they ended up having to give me a shot of something. I forget what it's called, Teradol or something weird, in my arm, and it stops the contractions. But I didn't really want any shots of anything, because generally I felt like I would be fine, and but we, had the nurses leave the room for a moment, so let us sit on it for a little bit, and Anna is my doula. Anna and I decided together that it was the best thing, because the benefits outweigh the risks, because I don't want to have a baby at 33 weeks. So I ended up staying. The shot they gave me was really strange. It took the contractions away right away, but it made me feel like jittery, weird, like I had a lot of coffee, a little bit of nausea. I was still able to sleep. It wasn't like a mind coffee thing, it was like body coffee thing. Anyway, I stayed the entire night. I got in there about 1 o'clock, 1:30, and left at 7:30 in the morning. I don't know, my doctor said that, some dilation is normal this early on, but he had no way to tell if I was 1 centimeter dilated because of the contractions that I was having. If I was already dilated before that and he knew that, he wouldn't be as concerned, but that's why he gave me the shot, because he's like, well, if the contractions are causing this dilation, we need to stop it, because once you get past like 3 centimeters or something, especially since my labor with Ella was so quick before, there's no turning back, at a certain point. So it's the difference between 1 centimeter and like 6 centimeters in a matter of like an hour, and you can't change that, so give me the shot. Give it again if you have to, like, let's let it cook in there for a while. I haven't even had my baby shower yet. I ended up going in again today, but they sent me back home because the contractions were not there. It's weird, because they were there, and then as soon as I got there and they hooked me up and poked me with IV needles 5 times, they weren't there. So I got sent home again, which was fine with me. But I just kind of had to let go and just be like, well, it's for the best, for the better. I just hung, they put me on bed rest for the rest of the day. So I've been hanging on this couch all day. I spent some time in the baby pool, laying out in the sun for a little bit. And now I have really bad heartburn, and I feel a little bit nauseous. And I don't think it's because of the shot, because that was like last night. It could just be the heat. It's really hot. So what else? I guess while we're at it, I might as well give you the rest of the update on the pregnancy. Besides that, people tell me that I'm not getting bigger, which is weird because I am. I mean, I can see what they mean. I'm not getting that big, but okay, so there's that. And then also I've been having these like shooting vaginal pains like down by my cervix, and it's normal. I talked to my doctor about it, and he said it's just, you know, ligament stretching and stuff, and they're only going to get worse. So there's that. And having a lot of pressure, like my pelvic area. But the other thing I wanted to say was, you know, sex during pregnancy is completely safe and everything, but they said that the reason that I was having the contractions that I was having was because I had sex, like, you know, they started immediately after we had sex, so it was like, and there's actually like a, you know, component in sperm that helps contractions and stuff like that, which is cool if you want to go into labor, you know. And then I guess, like, you know, pressure on the cervix or whatever just kind of agitates stuff, and so that's, he said that may be why this is that happened or whatever. So I'm not allowed to have sex either for 3 weeks at least. 33 weeks, he said 36 weeks is fine, because any time after that is fine to go into labor. But I'd really rather go at, you know, 38 or 39. I think the more time in there, the better. Whatever. So let me show you my belly. I don't really know what else to talk about. I don't feel like doing this video, to be perfectly honest with you. So, alright. Can you guys tell if I'm getting bigger? I don't know. I'm not getting any stretch marks, but I am getting them right here on my hips and stuff. So there's that. And this is actually a belly band, but wearing it as a tube top for the time being. I have been having some ankle swelling, and sometimes it's really hard to get my boyfriend to rub my feet and put some cold compresses on it. He does, but he just kind of, I really need like this love in it, you know? So it's really annoying because I end up doing it by myself. And I've been waddling like way more than I used to. I didn't write a cheat sheet this time, so you'll have to bear with me. I don't know, my joints are starting to kind of hurt a little bit. A little bit of puffiness going on, rings getting tight. I don't know, that's about it. If I think of stuff that I totally just, like a whole handful of stuff that I forgot to talk about, I'll make another video, but at this point, that's what's going on. Maybe I'll, I don't know, elaborate on the preterm labor thing in a different video when I feel like doing it. Sorry, guys. I hope everyone's doing really well out there. Allie, I hope your daughter's doing well. Allie, it is. I hope. Pooh face. I hope Tara's doing well, and I wish you guys the best of luck, and I'm thinking about you. I think about you guys a lot, actually. So I'll see you later.